It is another nail-biting week in air safety news. Just days ago, this heart-stopping moment at Chicago's Midway Airport, caught on video right here. A private jet crossing an active runway without permission, forcing this Southwest Airlines plane about to touch down to go around aborting its landing to avoid a collision.
Close call, near miss, or catastrophic collision hazard, whatever you call it, it means one thing: impending danger.
Chief Transportation Correspondent, professional pilot, and FAA flight instructor McKay Beeler is here to weigh in on the official definition of this scary scenario. It's called a runway incursion. So what exactly is that, and what do you do about it?
Okay, so I know it's an eye popper. All right, so a go around or aborting a takeoff, we know it's really a common practice that pilots are trained for in the event something doesn't look right or there is danger on the runway. So in this case, the Southwest pilots' training kicked in. No time to spare, quickly adding power, transitioning to a climb out, then circling the airport to be cleared for a do-over, so to speak, this time with no plane crossing its path on the runway. Southwest Flight 2504 landed safely, the pilots cool and calm, according to passengers. So this was a classic example of one of the worst kinds of runway incursions that narrowly avoided disaster thanks to the swift, corrective, and evasive response of the Southwest pilots. All right, so the FAA defines runway incursion as any occurrence at an airport involving the incorrect presence of an aircraft, vehicle, or person on the protected area of a surface designated for the landing and takeoff of aircraft. All right, in other words, it's when a person, plane, or vehicle is where they should not be on a runway without permission, no authorization, no clearance. So according to officials in this recent case, the private jet that was taxiing was told to hold, but crossed the runway anyway.
This is serious, McKay. How does something like this, how does it get to this level? How does it happen?
A bunch of different things, mainly miscommunication, misunderstanding, somebody's not listening. The deal is that probably in this case, it doesn't seem like it was the air traffic controller's fault, but had an air traffic controller been watching more closely, they could have stopped the jet. Stop! Could be lack of situational awareness on the offending pilot's part, distraction, fatigue. So here's the deal. Pilots must read back all clearances, and I teach them to write it down as a flight instructor.
What else do you teach someone in that situation?
Situational awareness. First of all, be familiar with the airport layout. It's a maze. So many runways and intersections and taxiways. Be familiar. Then with the clearances, as I said, you must read back. Everything is on tape. Everything is recorded. But also I teach them to write it down. Write it down so you can't have a dumb attack. We all can have dumb attacks at times. And if you have a co-pilot, most people do, discuss it with the co-pilot. All right, we are cleared to taxiway Bravo. We are to hold short of runway 36. Talk it out. If there is any confusion, I teach my student pilots or pilots, stop. Get clarification from ATC.
Okay, McKay, so if it was the private jet's fault, whoever's fault is it, are there penalties if you mess up like this?
Only if it was criminally intended or they continually are making mistakes. The FAA has a wonderful compliance program. If you're going to cooperate, we're going to talk it out with you. What happened? You were distracted. You made a mistake. You don't typically do these mistakes. And we're going to give you remedial training. We're going to put you with somebody like me, an FAA safety counselor, so we're going to review what maybe you forgot or reteach it. Now, if there was criminal intent, did it on purpose, and you keep doing this, well, there could be consequences. You could have your license pulled.
All right, McKay. Well, thanks for your insight into understanding what it is. We're going to talk to you more about this coming up in about an hour or so if you've ever been involved in a runway incursion yourself. So thank you, McKay. Appreciate it.